We're here at the Joe Louis Arena in Detroit, Michigan. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
And welcome to what should be an exciting matchup between the Detroit Red Wings and the Minnesota Wild.
Talk about your classic matchups, Jim. You've got a team on one side that really loves to open it up, and on the other, a group of guys who will check you into the ice.
It's a test of patience, no question. Now let's get down to center ice for the opening faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Red Wings. They gain the blue line on the attack. To Brunette. To Gaborik. He moves it into the attacking zone. Over to Ralston. To Datsuk. Puck corralled by Leclerc. Brendan Shanahan. Hits the post! Brunette to Gaborik. And he takes it into the neutral zone. To Brunette. To Leclerc. He brings it to center. They're into the attacking zone. Wrist shot! Rolison turns the shot aside. At center. They're into the attacking zone. And over to Brunette. Pushed aside by Legacy. To Brunette. To Ralston. To Brunette. Minnesota has the puck and won't give it up in the attacking zone. Legacy caught a piece of it with his blocker, and it was just enough to prevent it from going in. The players are lined up and ready for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Lang. He carries it to center. They're in over the blue line on the attack. Right in front. To West Walls. The Wild will move the puck up ice. They carry the puck into the attacking zone. And it's passed ahead to Lang. Now it's into the neutral zone. Here they come over the blue line. One-timed it. Puck corralled by Schultz. He passes it rink wide to Daig. Quick shot. Legacy makes the save. Detroit is one of the hardest working teams in the league.
This is a tough physical team. They take the body hard, and they play the game the way it's supposed to be played.
Yzerman wins the faceoff. He moves the puck into the neutral zone. They carry it into the zone. To Holmstrom. Rolison reached out for the puck. Here's Park, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. Krestanovich. Quick shot! Legacy made the save. That's stopped by the goaltender. Here comes Steve Yzerman. Shoots! Puck jumped on by Michalik. Krestanovich. We're scoreless in the first. To Yzerman. Now he carries it to center ice. He's into the attacking end of the ice. Shot the puck. Rolison closes the door. To Holmstrom. Quickly another shot. Blocked. It didn't get through. Over to Chelios. Detroit applying tremendous pressure here. Krestanovich. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. He passes the puck to Shanahan. It's late in the first period and we've yet to see a goal. Quick shot! Rolison turned it away. Here's Brian Ralston. Krestanovich. And he's over the line and on the attack. To Park. Shoots the puck from the slot. Here's Pavel Datsuk, who's already got a shot on target. To Leclerc. Fires it! Pretty nice glove save by Rolison. He passes the puck to Gaborik. One-timer! Shanahan. Under 2 minutes to go in the first. To Schneider. Rifles the shot! Rolison got a leg on it. Minnesota moves out to center. They gain the blue line on the attack. To Ralston. Now quick up to Gaborik. Cranked hard from the left. He scores! It's a late first period opening goal.
Jim, there's no way the goalie even saw that puck. He teed it up and let it rip.
The first period is drawing to an end, and this team has their work cut out for them.
They wouldn't mind finding a way to tie things up, but they'll have to do it quickly.
Detroit won't be happy after allowing the go-ahead goal late in the first.
No, they won't. That was a momentary lapse and it cost them. Let's see how they respond to open the second.
See, that's a great deke, and he's stopped by Rolison from behind the net. Pass up to Gaborik. Out comes Andrew Brunette, and he brings it over the line. The shots are 13-7 for Detroit. Shoots the puck. That's blocked by the defender. Puck taken by Gaborik. He passes it to Shanahan. Backhand shot. That's blocked and didn't get through. To Brunette. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. To Ralston. Shoots behind the net. The shots are 15-7 for Detroit. Over to Shanahan. Here's a chance. Here's Andrew Brunette. He's a +1 in this game. Here comes Brian Ralston. Huge save by Legacy. To Brunette. And another shot. Pad save by Legacy. To Leclerc. To Draper. He carries it into the zone. Fires it from the right. Draper to Leclerc. Here's a chance. He scores! Almost halfway through the game, and he's tied it up.
Wow, I've only ever seen a move like that in practice. I can't believe he just pulled that off. That'll sure make the highlight reels.
Our teams are even halfway through the period.
I expect somebody to tip those scales mighty quick.
Face-off won by Yzerman. Fisher to Steve Yzerman. Shot from the point. He'll go it. He scores! And they're right back in the game.
By number 20, Robert Long.
I don't think the goalie saw that puck at all. He absolutely teed that one up and ripped it into the net.
Detroit down by a goal in the second.
They really wanted to avoid this,
Minnesota
Jim.
goal.
Now they need to tie it up before the break.
18,
Otherwise,
Richard.
the third period will be an
Assisted by
uphill
number
battle.
38, Jordan Kristanovich, and by
Passed
number
ahead
6.
to White. It's one-on-one. Legacy stoned him cold. He passes it to Holmstrom. Here comes Thomas Holmstrom. Shoots it hard. To Park. Now he takes it into the neutral zone. Shot from the wing. In the corner. Ahead to Holmstrom. Now he brings it to center. He gains the blue line on the attack. Passed over to Chelios. Mirvold. Over to Thomas. To Chris. He scores! Midway through the second, they tied the game.
You know, Jim, when you catch a one-timer like that, it's almost a guaranteed goal.
Tie game midway through the second.
Great work on their part to even it up. The goal now is to keep the momentum going and grab the lead.
Assisted by number 24, Chris Chelios, and by number 32.
The shots are 20-13 for Detroit. Lindros shoots the puck. Here's Steve Thomas. Lindros, another save. Schultz. To Alexander Daig, the first overall pick in the 1993 draft by Ottawa. To Dupuis. We're still tied at 2 here late in the second. Lindros. Now it's passed to Thomas. Turned aside by Rolison. He passes it to Daig. Now it's passed to Walls. Walls is brought down on the breakaway, and the ref points to center ice.
Now, he's not thrilled with the penalty call, but he's only got himself to blame.
And the shooter sets out. He shoots! The goalie makes short work of that attempt. We're ready for the face-off. Datsuk won the draw. He passes it to Leclerc. He intercepts it. Ralston dumps it. to Matthew Schneider. The shots are 23-14 for Detroit. Passed over to Leclerc. Now he moves it out. Under 2 minutes to go in the second period. The Wild have possession and start out of their own zone.
In the second period.
One time to from deep in the slot. Behind the net. And that does it for the second period. After 40 minutes of play, we're tied at 2. We've got a tie, 2-2, starting the third period. The action's about to start. Red Wings get another draw. Over to Leclerc. Now again to Leclerc. Saved by Rolison. Brilliant save to Ralston. We're still tied at 2 here early in the third period. Right on! Passed over to Shanahan. To Leclerc. To Matthew Schneider. Shots on goal are 25-16 for Detroit. And he covers up for the faceoff. He had a pretty big gun on that shot, but it got kicked aside. The puck is about to be dropped. Faceoff won by Lang. Here's Dupuis to Walls, and he'll move the puck into the neutral zone. Shoots the puck from the left. Pass up to Lang. We're tied at 2 here early in the third. Turned away by Rolison. One times it. Here's Wes Walls to Robert Lang, and he carries it to center ice. Dupuis gets hold of the puck. He'll go at him one-on-one. Legacy made the huge save. He had his pocket picked. Puck's in front. Saved by Rolison. One-timer. Minnesota takes possession. Here's Wes Walls, who's been firing from every angle but can't beat the goaltender. Out comes Ray Whitney, and he carries the puck into the attacking zone. To Draper. He steals the pass, and up to Gaborik. Now it's over the line on the attack. Shoots it! Here's Matthew Schneider to Lang, and he carries the puck to center ice. Now he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. To Leclerc. Here's a chance! Here's Chris Draper. He intercepted it. Rolison hangs on for the whistle. Rolison stood tall on that one.
That was a booming slap shot, but he stopped them cold.
They're getting ready for the faceoff. And the faceoff is won by Yzerman. Krestanovich takes possession of the puck. Out comes Todd White. And he's into the attacking zone. We're still tied at 2 here midway through the third period. 2-on-0 to Yzerman. Right in front. Rolison turned the shot aside. Here's Chris Chelios to Henrik Zetterberg. The Red Wings used a low pick to get high talent. Now over to Holmstrom. Quickly steered aside by Dwayne Rolison. Chelios grabs the puck. He passes the puck to Holmstrom, and he moves it out. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. To Steve Yzerman. One-timer! Amazing save by Rolison!
Wow, Jim, that would have been game over.
Again they shoot. He stopped that too. To Todd White. and he moves the puck into the attacking zone. He has his pocket picked. We're tied at 2 here late in the third. Shoots the puck. Rolison stopped that along the boards. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the third. He had his pocket pick over to White. Now he moves the puck into the neutral zone.
Last minute of play.
To Pavel Datsyuk. To Steve Yzerman. Rolison's got it. He freezes the puck. What really impresses me about this guy is how quick he gets across the crease.
Well, he likes to stand tall in there, and that makes it easy to get post to post.
About to drop the puck. We're into the final minute.
Both sides want to play conservatively now to force this game into overtime.
Cranks it hard from the left. Picked off to Leclerc. Now quick up to Gaborik. Over to Ralston. Intercepted to Shanahan. Here comes Shanahan. He passes it to Datsyuk. Shoots it quickly. The Wild will move the puck up ice. Here they come over the blue line. One-timed it. Ralston to Kuba. Another shot went just wide of the net. To Marian Gaborik. Detroit will start the breakout. They're into the attacking zone. Fires from the wing. Burns.
If you wanted things to heat up, you got your wish. OT is coming up.
The ref is ready to drop the puck. To Robert Lang. One-timed it! Here's Pavel Datsyuk. He passes it to Walls, and he brings it to center. Now he's into the attacking zone. Shoots! Here's Pavel Datsyuk to Lang. It's one-on-one. Into the slot. Saved by Rolison to Ralston. And he moves the puck into the neutral zone. Now he's into the attacking zone. Legacy made the brilliant save. Brunette. He passes the puck to Walls. Legacy covers up for the whistle. They're getting ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Red Wings. Out they come through center, and the puck's over the line into the attacking zone. Oh, he hit the post! In behind. To Wes Walls, who was originally drafted by the Boston Bruins. He steals the puck. Here's Robert Lang, who rang one off the post a little while ago. With speed, it's a one-on-one to Ralston. One-timed it! Kuba shoots the puck over the glass. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Datsyuk. The Red Wings take possession of the puck. Here's Pavel Datsyuk. Lots of shots, but no results so far. One-timed it! Wild take possession. Back the other way they come. And he moves the puck into the attacking zone. He scores! That's a couple of goals tonight. That's it. This one's over. The Wild won this game. Final score, 3-2.
Does this guy ever know how to use his speed to advantage? He generates so many good scoring chances with his skating, and he also has the ability to finish them off.
Tonight's third star for Detroit, number 10, John Leclerc. Tonight's second star for Minnesota, number 30, Dwayne Rolison. And tonight's first star, Minnesota, number 4.
Detroit, Michigan, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.
Hey.